No Rest for the Wicked is a top-down action RPG with stamina-based combat reminiscent of Souls-likes, but without the usual consequences for dying that those games are known for. If I had to find the best way to put it, it feels like Acid Nerve's game Death's Door, but with a leveling system and plenty of opportunities to loot and craft. If you want my full rundown of the launch build of No Rest for the Wicked from 2024, I'm putting my first video right here. Long story short, what really sets this game apart from similar titles is a system that lets the player create new game instances at any time using the same persistent character. It's like creating a new game plus whenever one could want, for whatever purpose, and then taking everything gained in that world back to another world to continue progress. It seems designed with the intention of playing with others online, but that is yet to be implemented. The Breach is a recent update and Moon Studios' first significant expansion to the map for No Rest for the Wicked since it launched in 2024. It more than doubles the playable space available on the map, with new locales like an infected forest and a flooded military base, and adds fascinating new main story quests to flesh each of them out. Players get a deeper look at the land and people of Sakura than ever before. The environment design on display is world-class. Beautiful foliage dances in the wind. Fallen leaves flurry as players roll through them in the middle of combat. A full day and night cycle lets all of the vibrant colors have their moment. It's not just pretty either. Not since the original Dark Souls have I seen such thoughtfully crafted spaces. Places with intention that loop back in ingenious ways with shortcuts and secrets hidden in plain sight. There's also an incredible verticality to these areas. Don't take the overall size on the map as an indicator of volume. Many locations on the island of Sakura have quite a few layers, some that stretch down into the depths or up to the tops of hills and mountains. New beast-themed enemy types like wolves, bears, and a treetop-dwelling tribe of birdmen bring exciting variables into the mix, as well as plenty of new weapon types, some of which were introduced in smaller updates over the last year. I can't say I experimented with them too much. On this playthrough, I found a fire hammer I could boomerang throw like Thor that I upgraded and took all the way to the end. It turned out to be more than enough to combat the awesome new bosses on display. With more gameplay comes more story, and players can finally see a bit more of the big picture. It was already clear that the local Lord Ellsworth was brother to the now-deceased king, his nephew now sitting on the throne, back on the mainland. The nephew has sent the armies of the Church's Inquisition, led by the Madrigal, to Sakura shores to assist with the pestilence, but also more likely as a show of force to his uncle. Ellsworth's daughter Odessa ends up being sort of a punk pirate princess Zelda, who doesn't feel comfortable in her own fiefdom. It seems that she will likely be a sort of companion character that goes on this quest to stop the pestilence of Sakura with the main player character. This update also finally introduced Odessa's godmother and caretaker, Irmgard, who has only been mentioned in passing up until now. This powerful old soul clearly has a larger part to play in this story, and is an incredible addition to the cast. At this point, the only thing I want from Moon Studios is the rest of this game, and maybe some co-op play. I trust these devs to make the right game. Every choice they've made so far has turned this into a fascinating game worth following. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Hekaton for early access games and everything else that's cool. Please like, comment, or engage however you want. I'm still getting this channel off the ground, so anything at all helps. Thanks again.